Hey guys, Joel and Katie here with Orbital Racing. Wanted to bring you a couple of updates for the 2025 race season. So for Orbital Crit Series in its fourth year, and then the big comeback of Tour de Grandview. So let's get into it. Let's talk Orbital Crit Series.
All right, sounds good. It's crazy that it's been 4 seasons now, or we're about to start our 4th season. So just two main updates for this year. One is that we're going to go from an 8 race series down to a 6 race series. A lot of that is just because we've noticed that the race calendar has filled up again. When we started this race, we were just coming out of COVID. So we just think, in order to not step on the toes of other races and to be able to still provide a good series, a good number of races, but not too many, we're going to go ahead and go down to 6 and see how that goes this year. You want to talk about the second?
So yeah, first let's talk about the when the races are. So May 18th is our first race. So we'll have 2 races in May, 1 in June, 1 in July, and then finish the series up with the 2 races in August. So those are up on Bike Reg. Registration is open, and if you subscribe to our emails, then we'll be sending an email out here soon to get you an early registration discount. So be on the lookout for that. If you don't subscribe to our emails, might as well go sign up now because, hey, get a discount for the number of races that you get to participate in. It's a good deal. The second thing, like what we talked about, is that we have decided this year to change some stuff with the point series. So what we're going to do is the point series will stay in place. We'll still crown our king and queen of the crit. But along with that, we are not going to do swag every week, or every race, excuse me. Instead, we are going to do a payout at the end of the series. So we're going to do a deep payout. We're still figuring out the logistics on that. But this way, for those of you who come and race and are consistent in our races, this gives you an opportunity to maybe walk away with some cash at the end of this series. So we're going to try that this year, see how it goes, and take the feedback and everything with it. But a lot of the decision to move away from the swag is just the time consumption, the stress,
cost with the grassroots series and everything like that. So yeah, we're still going to do podiums,
Yes.
As we have in the past. Like she said, we're going to keep track of all the points throughout the series, and we're going to award those, who are doing well and consistent in the race series. There's going to be a deeper payout, and we're, things like that. So again, looking for feedback. We're going to try this year and see how it goes. You guys are always welcome to give us feedback, but we want to sustain this series. We really enjoy the community aspect of it and the support that you guys give for our local grassroots race series, Orbital Crit Series.
Yeah. All right. Ready to talk Grandview?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. So Grandview is coming back. We've heard great things about the road construction and how it looks. We haven't been able to go see it ourselves yet. Waiting for the thaw out for us to be able to make it up there. But they've repainted the checkered finish line and everything. And so we are super excited about Grandview coming back this year. So it will be June 7th. And we've got a couple of updates with what we're going to do in terms of the race.
Yeah, so it's going to be similar to last year, except a couple of tweaks. So one of the things we're looking at doing is moving the race series a little bit earlier, so that we can avoid losing so much light at the end of the day. We did have some feedback that there were some concerns with how dark it was on parts of the course and things like that. So we decided to go ahead and we condensed the schedule just a little bit, and we are going to start the races a little bit earlier. And that way the Pro 1, 2, 3 will still be the men's Pro 1, 2, 3 will still be the last race. but that will, I believe, start around 8 instead of 7.
Yeah.
So, going from 7 to 8 rather than ending closer to 10 in the darkness. So we're hoping that helps keep the course safer, give us more light, and then get you guys out of there in time to go have dinner at the local restaurants and support the local bars and things like that. So that's one of the big updates.
The second update is we are going to have I want to call it legit VIP area.
Yeah.
So past years it's been over in a corner away from the registration, over by the block party, and so we have decided to move it across from the registration tent, so it's on the other side of the race course inside the loop, and we are going to make it so that it is true VIP. So for racers who are participating or their families coming, there will be an option on Bike Reg to purchase tickets to get into the VIP tent. So we will have refreshments all day, we'll have some snacks. Right around the time, I think, the foot race, because we're having the foot race again, the foot race and the kids sprints that the city of Grandview puts on, we're actually going to bring in a meal. And so we want to make it an exclusive place. You're going to be right next to the finish line. In 23, I was so shocked about how much wind and the sound that comes from that sprint finish and as they come down that stretch. And so you're going to get to still be right there in the area, be a part of it, see everything that's going on. And one of the coolest things I think with it is all the team tents that are in that area. So we're going to spread the team tents out. So some are going to be inside, some are going to be over by registration with us. And those spaces will be available this year for purchase, because depending on where you are. And then, but that way the people who come for the VIP, they get to go mingle with the racers and see their bikes and all of that. So it's also part of the sponsorship package. Volunteers will have free entry into there because that's part of us thanking you for being a volunteer. And but then if you want to come and be in the VIP area, we'll have tickets available for you to purchase. And
speaking of volunteers, we can't run this race without help, so we really appreciate any volunteers that want to come out, just help us with course management, help us at the registration area, VIP area, just monitoring the course, keeping it safe, making sure, kids aren't running across during a race, things like that. And like she said, with volunteer comes some perks like the VIP ticket access throughout the day and things like that. So if you're interested in volunteering, helping out with Grandview this year, please reach out to us. The other thing we could use help with, if any of you know of a good announcer, we are still looking for an announcer for this year's Grandview. Todd Busty was amazing the last time we ran the race, and he thought he was going to be able to do it this year, but turns out he ended up with a conflict. So so if you know anyone who is a really good announcer and is interested on June 7th, please let us know.
Yeah. And then one of the other things that we are looking to do is to increase the community involvement with Tour de Grandview. So we love seeing all of the block party, the house party, that's going on. Everybody who attends the block parties, the races. One of my favorites is a picture of all these kids sitting on the sidewalk and just watching the race go by. And so we want to have a photo contest. So we're still working out the logistics on that, but be on the lookout for an announcement that there will be a photo contest, amateurs, kids, professional, whoever. Everyone is welcome. We are gonna maybe create a couple categories, right? That's like capturing the essence of Tour de Grandview and the block parties and best action picture,
best action race picture, best community capture, best block party. We'll come up with some categories, try to make it fun, and we'll send out an email and some information on that at a later time.
Yeah, and then once we do all that submission, then the community can vote on it. We'll ask the city of Grandview and Grandview Heights, as you guys were all out there to vote on it and pick winners. So be on the lookout for that announcement, and more information to come as we work out the logistics with it.
One other thing, so we would really like to be able to live stream the audio and video from the finish line over to the block party area. We haven't found a good way to do this yet. We're not, audio visual specialists, but if any of you guys are and you have good ideas about how to get low latency video and audio over to the block party area, so that the folks over there who are enjoying the block party can actually see what happens at the finish line and hear the announcer and things like that. We'd really like to bring that feature to Grandview. But if you've ever been to Grandview, you know that the finish line is quite a distance away from the block party. So we're gonna have to get that video over there, low latency, so that it looks good for the folks over there. So any expertise out there would be welcome. Just reach out to us.
Yeah, and that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, please.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
We are looking to potentially try to live stream, like either on Facebook, the entire race, because people like to catch that. And so, we want to elevate it and make Tour de Grandview, one of the best crits in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
One other is we are looking for sponsors, right? We can't do this without sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor, we also have team sponsor. So with that, you get team tent space and tickets to the VIP. So let us know if you would like to sponsor. We can get you in contact with the right people, but we definitely cannot put on Tour de Grandview without sponsorship. And so I think that's it.
I think that's it. I think we covered everything. So we really appreciate all of your support, and we look forward to another great race season.
Yeah, see you guys on the course.
See you.